I'd like to take the next few moments and read an excerpt from a very sweet book written by the widow of Toru Takemitsu, Asaka Takemitsu. It's a little memoir. It's an interview with a friend of hers, and I'm going to refer to the interviewer as O and Asaka Takemitsu as T. This will be the second in the Harmonic Mechanisms series on Takemitsu. I'll put a link to the first one down below, and I hope you enjoy this little insight. O. Sometimes a masterwork is born when the writer is in the depths of agony. T. Good literature was often born that way, but music is different. Toru often said that even Beethoven, who was deaf and was in deep despair, must not have suffered when he was composing. Toru thought music in general was born from something that moves your heart, such as love, a faint light of hope, even if it was composed in the middle of extreme hardship. It's possible that one can be released from agony by writing, but Toru said he wasn't that type of artist type. Oh, when Takemitsu started a new piece, did he finish that piece before starting the next one? Or did he compose different works simultaneously? T. No, he couldn't work on different pieces at the same time. He could write an article on the side, but when it came to composing, the two works interfered with one another, and he could not hear the sound that was coming into his mind, so he was clumsy in that way. There are other composers who can compose two works simultaneously. I have a feeling that it might be related to having a formal music education from early on in life. Oh, there are writers who write 5 different weekly publications and even write a novel on the side. Takemitsu is not like that. T. Well, if you think of it in a good way, he had the ability to concentrate well. He was searching and searching for his own sound, and I say it again, he didn't have a formal music education. She laughs. Oh, you just said the sound coming to his mind. This is my guess, but when a composer studies music formally, they don't write what they hear, but write based on the knowledge or what they learned before. In Takemitsu's case, was it like converting an image or concept into sounds and then dictating what he heard in his mind? Do you know how it was like? T. I don't exactly know how it was. Composing is intellectual work, and you need some knowledge, but for him, it seems that the music was coming through his body and his sensitivity. So when he started one work, he would devote himself entirely to it. That type of concentration was amazing, but he couldn't work on 2 pieces simultaneously. Many people say that Toru wrote a lot of music and believe that he must have been very busy and stressed, but actually he wasn't that busy. Many people thought so, but actually he wasn't terribly busy and stressed with a lot of work. Oh. Did you notice anything about how he composed? T. Even if I was at his side, I couldn't understand the process of composing. After he was gone, I felt a sense of admiration even more that he could compose a big piece for an orchestra without having formal training. I should have praised him when he was alive. She laughs. Oh, the titles of his pieces are very unique. I heard that his English titles sometimes came first, but do you know how his titles came about? Do you know how he initially conceived of a piece? T. When the title was determined, he already decided the overall idea, including the instrumentation, what kind of timbre, sometimes even the performers. He drew an illustration or fragments of words in his sketchbook. He was inspired from words and pictures by reading books and seeing paintings.